Toastmasters and guests, welcoming you all to the 220th meeting of Velu Toastmasters Club. The mission of every Toastmasters Club is to provide a positive and supportive learning experience where members are empowered to develop their leadership and communication skills, leading to greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are 3 ground rules which should be maintained during every Toastmasters meeting. Number 1, please put your mobiles in silence mode. I'll give you 3 seconds to do that. Number 2, please don't enter and exit the venue when someone is talking on the stage. You can do so only if you hear the sound of applause. And the third most important one is learn, interact and have fun with each other. Thank you. With no further ado, I would like to call the presiding officer for today, Toastmaster Carolyn.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Monica. It's been 6 months and it has gone off in a breeze. It's been a wonderful time of getting to know each member, and I really like to thank all the ExCom members for your contribution over the last 6 months, and very warm welcome and good morning to this very special meeting. I would like to declare meeting number 220 open. Which is your favorite animal? Giraffe. Wow. Goat. Okay. Tiger. What about you, sir?
I just purchased goat.
You purchased a goat today. Great. So, my favorite animal is of course the dog, and I've got goats as well. But if you look in the wild, the lion has something very, very fascinating about it, and I think we can learn a few leadership lessons from the lion. If you see the lion, it's not, to look at it, it is not that grand. It's just a big cat. That's all that it is. So if you look at it, it's not the most smartest, neither it is the most intelligent, or neither it is the hugest. There are so many other animals in the wild that can outsmart the lion very, very easily. Yet when the lion sees an elephant or any other animal that is bigger than itself, all that it thinks is, what does it think? Lunch. That's all it thinks. So it's its attitude that really, really fascinates. It has that grit and the tenacity within it that it can solve any kind of problem. So in leadership, it's 80% attitude and only 20% skills. If you look at that, does not mean we need to take it to our head and once we become leaders, we show attitude. It is just this lesson just goes to show that we can imbibe some qualities and improve our self-confidence. So what gives the lion confidence? It's its attitude, that it can solve any kind of problem. Nothing is a match to it. There's another story that I like to share. It's about during the American Revolution. Man sees a couple of soldiers trying to move a beam. They're struggling. They've been trying, and there's one man standing right there giving orders, saying, you do like this, you do like that. This passerby stopped. He was on horseback. He stopped and he said, you want some help? Those people were like, yeah, we would need some help. So he boards down and he looks at the man and he says, would you not want to help? For which this man says, I am a high-ranking officer. My job is only to give commands. These people are my subordinates. They are supposed to follow my commands. This man very quietly went, he gave a helping hand and he got the job done. And while he was going back to his horse, he tells these people, if you ever need help, don't forget to call me. For which this corporal, with lot of disdain, he is asking them, He's asking this man, "What is your name?" That man looks him into the eye and he says, "My name is George Washington. I am your commander-in-chief. If you need help also, I would definitely come forward to help." So these two lessons are very, very valuable for us when we take it forward. We would really like at this moment to recognize our guests. Guests are repeat guests, but still if you have something to share, you can come forward. Do you have anything to say? Otherwise, a very hearty welcome to you. I would now like to call upon our Toastmaster for today. She is a very charming, very charismatic, very warm-hearted person. She's okay, with no further ado, let me call upon Toastmaster Vani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Carol. Okay, how are you all? How was your week? Awesome? Okay. So, what is the theme for today? Contest in Toastmasters. Okay, how many of you know that Toastmasters International has 7 different contests? Nobody knows? No? Okay, we in our district we have only 4, but all over in Toastmasters they have 6. Okay, so how many of you know what are those 4 contests?
Evaluation.
Yes.
International.
Okay, for the benefit of the guests, there are 4 contests in Toastmasters in our district. We have evaluation contest, table topics, humorous speech, and international speech contest. We will be knowing more about the contest details and what are the eligibility today. So, in Toastmasters, there is a structure. We have 3 segments. I am not sure whether we are going to follow that segments today. We have a prepared speech section where the Toastmasters will prepare a speech based on their pathways and they'll deliver a speech here, and then evaluation, which is evaluators will be assigned and those speeches and all over meetings will be evaluated, and then table topics where you can also participate. We will give you impromptu topics. Based on the topics you can speak. So this is the basic structure of Toastmasters meeting. Now I would like to call the General Evaluator, Toastmaster Trivedhan, to introduce his evaluation team.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vani, for the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, today I play the role as the General Evaluator. For those of you who does not know what this role entails, I am the head evaluator for today's session. I will look into the various aspects of a meeting that can, and in the end I will give out a list of suggestions that can help improve the quality of the meeting in the end. But once if you think about it, there are so many aspects that you can cover. To help me with that, I have a team who would help me govern a single aspect, single important aspect, and in the end, along with me, they will provide a proper report. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you the tag team. Starting with the timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Ramesh.
So very good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
So I am the timer for today. You know the importance of time? If you enter late, General Evaluator will say you are late. When you go to railway station a minute late, you will miss your train. Okay? And when you go overboard, you will be disqualified. As you don't meet the requirement, you will be disqualified. When I show this green card, you have reached your stipulated time. When I show this yellow card, it means you are midway of your speech. And red card, you have to stop. No other go. Otherwise, after 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. For table topics, we don't have prepared speeches today. For table topics, at 1 minute, I will be showing green card, 1.5 minutes yellow card, and 2 minutes red card. And we have installation ceremony. By 10 minutes, I will be showing green card, 12th minute yellow card, and 15th minute red card. And when it comes to educational session, 20th minute will be green card, 25th minute yellow card, and 30th minute red card. Am I right? So I'll be sitting there. I'll be showing card. And whoever is going to speak here, I request to pay close attention to me also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramesh. I'd like to call upon the R counter for today's meeting, Toastmaster Naveen, on stage. There's Varka. Fine. Toastmaster Samuel on stage.
So, good morning guys. Today I am playing the role of R counter. So, what does R counter's role is? To me, to follow up with every speeches where we speak the fuller words and give the report at the end. So, see you at the end, guys.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samuel. Now for the grammarian, I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Vani on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Trivedhan. Hi everyone, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to look into the speeches of yours and evaluate the proper usage of grammar. And also, I will look into the outstanding words, phrases or sentences, and I will make a note of all this improper language usage and the proper usage and the outstanding words and phrases. And as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to introduce the word of the day, that is nonchalant, which means calm, relaxed and indifferent. Especially when you expect someone to be more concerned, more emotional and more excited, but they keep very calm and relaxed. Example, he gave a nonchalant shrug when even though the bad news didn't affect him. So I encourage everyone to make a note of all the make use of the word of the day, and also I will provide the report on the word of the day usage as well as the proper language usage at the end of the session.
Now for the fourth role, the listener, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Riaz Ahmed on stage.
Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and respected guests. Today's my role is listener role. We are also called as a trivia master. I'll be testing your listening skills throughout this session. At the end of the session, I will ask some few questions. Those who answer correctly, sweets will be provided to them. Thank you.
Thank you, TAC team. So I will meet you all at the end of the session with the report. Thank you all. Back to TM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Trivedhan. So, how many of you like competitions? Okay, how many of you like to win in the competition? How many of you like to fail in the competition? Okay, so Toastmasters contests are like competitions. So they are the testing ground for your to overcome your stage fear, to grow your language skills and communication skills. So, and the best part is every member can take part of it, even if you are a new member. So there are some eligibility criteria for each and every contest. For ISE, what is the eligibility criteria? Can anyone say? Level 2. So you have to complete your level 2 in the chosen pathway. For table topics,
active member is standing active.
Yeah. For humorous speech, okay, I'll tell you. For humorous speech, for table topics, and for evaluation speech contest, you don't need any specific eligibility criteria. Only thing is you should be an active member in an active club. Okay. So active member in a club, in the sense you have to be a paid member in a club which is going on well. Yeah, good standing. Thank you for that word. Okay, with this, I now call upon Okay, so we have a special member to give the education session. He sent me a 12-page PDF which is still loading. Since I know him personally, I'll give some introduction. He's a theatre artist basically, and he started his theatre right from his school day, and he's a world record holder. What else is it? He's a storyteller. So he got world record for telling stories to the kids, bedtime stories to the kids for continuously for 175 days, I think. 175 days. Okay, so with no further ado, I would call Toastmaster John Pradeep to give his educational session. Come.
Okay, I'm going to call myself the instant speaker of the club. I think the whole of last year I finished one full level because prepared speaker is not there, I will speak. And then my whole level got completed. This year I'm working on my DTM project, so I'm supposed to do education sessions and everything. So I'm going to be doing instant speeches for my education sessions also. That's awesome. Okay, so good morning everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, so right now I would like all of you to do this one quick exercise, okay? Whatever you are doing right now, whatever pose you are in right now, whatever you are doing right now, just freeze. Okay, as much as possible, slightly move your head alone and look at the other people and look at their body language and think, what is it? What are they thinking right now? Are they amused? Are they tired? Are they sleepy? Non-sync?
When you will unfold.
Okay, unfreeze. That's something that we, like when we say body language for the speaker and all of those things, reading body language of the audience is another skill that is needed also. At any point in time, whatever they are doing, you don't have to be like very consciously looking at them and saying, but there are really some speakers that that will never read anything from the body language of the audience. The audience are sleeping, the speaker will go on and on and on and on and on. But knowing that is a little like is important, right? So this, I'll tell you why I chose this topic, okay? This is one of my favorite topics, easy to prepare and all of those things. But every time a contest gets over, I go back, like when we are going back in the car, I tell Vani saying, hey, amazing speakers, no? Something is missing with all of these speakers. Like something has to change, something has to change, something has to change. And I keep saying like they have to not like practice something, but something has to change within them that opens up that whole speaking for competition thing. And today, as soon as I took this topic, then I remembered of all of those conversations, because every contest I think that like amazing writing, amazing presentation, very dedicated. I don't practice so much and all, but very dedicated. I can see that they've practiced so much. But that one thing that's missing for them is like just like breaking out of that shell and coming out. Yeah. So let's start with one quick exercise. Okay. I will point to each one of you, and while I point to each one of you, Sam, can you hold the camera? We'll be changing angle and everything. Sorry, you're doing this. Monica, are you doing? Yeah, somebody. Yeah. Oh, Santosh. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So I will point to you, and when I point to you, you are going to scream the loudest possible. Okay? Okay? So get ready mentally. I don't know when was the last time you screamed. At other people, yes, but like for yourselves, scream the loudest. Okay? When I point to you, you're going to scream the loudest. China, we'll start with you. Okay? We'll set the standards up there. Okay? So, done now? Ready? Everybody ready? Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Okay, I'm going to come to you. Okay? Super, Jaira, let's begin. Go for it. One more coming. Okay, let's go. Go for it. Okay, let's see who is winning today. Go for it. Nice. Go for it. Nice. Go for it. Okay, so nice. I'm going to pause here, okay? Santosh Patappa. Okay, I'm going to pause here, okay? When I asked you to scream, what was running in your mind? What was running in your mind? Excitement came in, and what was running in your mind? Like, did you say, okay, I'm going to do this? How many of you thought that? Yeah? Okay, how many of you thought saying, oh my god, I don't know, I don't know when was the last time I screamed? Yeah? How many of you thought of things that people would say if I scream? Yeah? People are judging me, I don't know how much I can scream, there is a road here, somebody might open the door and all of those things, right? Okay, so this is something that is, that one thing that I said was like any speaker needs, especially to prepare for competition, just losing your inhibitions. Just losing these inhibitions, okay? Now, let's do this one time. I'm going to say ready, 1, 2, 3, and I am going to scream. Believe me, I have a very bad throat. Some 5 days I had fever, I am recovering. I am going to scream. All of us are going to scream together. Okay? I don't care if somebody from outside comes and asks what it is. Okay? Let's go. Ready? Everybody prepared to scream? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah! How many of you did not scream this time? How many of you did not scream up to the level of how much you could scream? You want? Yeah? Did not scream. Did not move at all. Nice. How many of you? How many other people? Yeah, so this is what we are going to be working on, okay? So, you see here, that again, that inhibition is there. No? When everybody is doing it together, also I am still not able to do this, is what we are going to be working on a little bit, okay? So now, here is the thing, like one of my mentors used to say, when he wanted, like he got a chance to act in a movie, he went to an acting trainer, and the acting trainer gave him instructions and told him saying, act and show this to me. And he acted and showed that scene to him. And then he said, show me the subtlest version of this particular scene. And he showed it to him. And he told him, show me the exaggerated version of doing this. And he showed it to him also. And he said, you are getting ready to be an actor. And he asked him, how? Like, you are asking me to do the subtlest version, exaggerated version, but I should be doing the right version, no? But it's about saying the bandwidth of me willing to exaggerate or willing to go down is something that I need to be conscious of. I can say I threw the ball like this, or I would say I threw the ball like this, or I would say I threw the ball and go there. That's my bandwidth, my lowest and my highest bandwidth. Got it, everybody? Yeah? Okay, super. So now let's move on to one exercise. Imagine there is one huge frame here, okay? So it's a picture frame, okay? And this frame right now is empty. Now I would like you to come here and fill this frame with a picture. Got it? Yeah? So that means what? You will come here, whatever, like maybe form a picture like this, or picture like this, or picture like this, whatever. Yeah, one picture. Before you form, I just want you to think saying who you are, why you are forming this picture. Okay, only thing that you need to remember is in a picture there is no pre-post, no. You have to form the exact same position. So for example, if you want to show a picture of saying bye to somebody, don't do that. But think of this last pose, come here, take a neutral position and then directly go. Got it, everybody? Yeah? Okay, think about that one picture that you want to form. Right? Where are you standing? Why are you forming the picture? Got it? Okay. Who wants to go first? Come, you just have to come here and form the picture for me. Who wants to go? Should I call names out? Okay. Okay, Vani wants to go first. Yeah. Let's put our hands together for Vani. Thanks, Vani. Yeah. picture?
Very
Okay.
Pose it. You
Okay. Nice. Awesome. I'm going to pick it. Okay. Sorry. Please clap for Vani. What I've not told you is Vani will stay in that pose for the next 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So now you guys see this picture here.